What is up, everyone on YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis XLRA, coming at you with 100 Days Yu-Gi-Oh!, where every day for 100 days we duel with a different deck every single day, taking a look today at a good old-fashioned Cyberdarks, which is an old archetype based around equipping monsters onto themselves in order to boost their strength. We got ourselves a nice little deck here, 3 of all the original Cyberdarks, of course, a cheeky tech here with Black Salvo, some Cyber Dragon action on the side. And, you know, we're just about equipping ourselves, beating into our opponent, doing some fusion action, etc., etc., etc. And so we're going to have ourselves a nice fun day today with this deck, thanks to Mr. N, who suggested today's deck. Thanks, my dude. And remember, guys, if you have any suggestions for the last few hundred days, go ahead and leave them in the comments. The slots are filling up fast. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you this deck, have ourselves a good fun time. Let's get started. Alrighty, first, opponents kind of want to go second with this deck, just to get things set up. Can also go first. You know, it's a thing. Go first, go second, your choice. I personally go second just to get extra draws, because we do need a little bit of setup to make Cyberdarks really work. So, we'll see. Opening hand is, well, it's an interesting one. I mean, I've got Cyberdark Claw, I've got Black Salvo. It's interesting. It's an interesting opening hand. We're up against Brandish Maidens, which somehow is still alive. Couldn't tell you how. And a Sky Striker spell with the name different from the cards in your graveyard. They probably should have put a stipulation that you should have spells when that goes off. But what can you do? Regardless, I've got now a much better hand. So let's go ahead and start with Cannon. I can ditch Cannon in order to add any Cyberdark monster. Very nice. That's step 1. Step 2 is to ditch Claw. Because Claw gets me any of my spell traps. I'm going to get my dang old... yeah, I'm going to get my field spell. Field spell more important, even though we already have one. I don't need him to know I have them both. Sorry, Black Salvo. I'm going to have to go for Lord Darkness. I need to draw stuff. Alright. Draw into that stuff. And let's go ahead and activate our field spell, Cyberdark Inferno. And you know what? I'm also going to go ahead and hit with Designator. Get rid of Ray. I don't trust that girl. I don't need her around. So what these guys do is when they're summoned, you equip a level 3 dragon to them. It's very restrictive, but all the new support does that. You know, they're all level 3 dragons. And I'm going to attack Shizuku. Let's go ahead and attack that. And what Claw does is when my monster battles once per turn, I get to dump anything from my extra deck. And I'm going to dump a fun card, Rebarian Shark. Because when this gets sent, I get to put the 7th one on top of my deck. It's just a funky little tech card. I figured I'd give it a shot. Why not? You know, we're here to have fun. You know, that's how it works. So I could bounce my Cyberdark Horn to normal summon another Cyberdark monster. Completely irrelevant. Don't want to do that. I do not need to do that because it'd be a rather silly move. I mean, granted, you know, Claw would leave and I'd get a monster back. But I have nothing in the graveyard I want back at the moment. And I'm so glad I banished that Maiden Ray, because that is an important card for him. It's a very important card. Dark Hole, though. Was that Cyberstein? Lordy, it was Cyberstein. Why on earth is that in here? Now I'm confused. Although he does have another Sky Striker. It's no Brandish Maiden Ray, but it is another monster. So he can make either... Well, he'll probably make Hayate, yeah. Makes sense he'd go for good old Hayate. I mean, he gets to send any Sky Striker card or probably send another, you know, Ray, just so he has another in the graveyard. Because he wants this in the graveyard. That's why we banished it. Yep. Luckily, he can't use the effect right now, but he will be able to in a moment. Yep. So, let's go ahead and reveal the rank up magic we just drew. And I will activate it. So basically what this does is I summon out my 107 Tachyon Dragon. You can sub this for any 100 number you want. I just picked this guy because he's the biggest. Good old Tachyon Dragon. All other face currently on the field. Yeah, that doesn't work on Hayate then. That's the unfortunate thing. Let's go ahead and dump Cannon. Let's get ourselves another monster. Let's get Keel for no particular reason. Good old Keel. And then I'm going to normal summon Keel. Be like, hello, how's it going? I'm going to equip a Cannon. Cannon, if you're wondering his effect, he dumps a monster from the deck. Unfortunately, he's gonna banish my dang old cannon. Well, aren't you Mr. No Fun Allowed? Alright, fine, be that way. Yeah, let's go for battle. Let's go ahead for dang old battle. Let's attack with Tachyon Dragon to do the most damage. There you go, 3,000 to the face. I mean, granted, he does still get to ditch a card, which is really annoying. But I'm still doing the most damage. He's ditching Afterburner, interesting. And of course, Ray comes back, and yada yada yada, don't care. I'm attacking Ray. He'll probably Link Summon again, but I'm going to attack whatever the heck he brings out. Doesn't matter, I've got Cyberdark Claw. Alright, so Kagari, add a Sky Striker in the grave to the hand, okay. Alright, well I'm still going to attack this. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my Claw's effect again. I'm going to destroy another card. Let's see. What do I want to ditch this time? It's a difficult thing, because I got so many options. Do I go for Natis and try to pop Kagari? I'm going to dump Quasar for now. I'm going to dump him for later. And, oh, hey, Ray did not come back. Good. I didn't want Ray to come back. Very nice. So we've got ourselves a nice lead in the life points. Don't get too relaxed there yet, folks. I need more Cyberdarks. Let's see, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3. One got banished, sadly, but I got 4. If I can get a 5th, any Cyberdark, I should be good. You know? Because I got Overload Fusion to make my big, bossy, big darkness cannon. Basically what he does is when he is summoned, I get to pop, I get to equip whatever I want, a dragon or machine from my grave. And he has an Omni Negate where I ditch equip spells in order to negate stuff. And shooting Quasar Dragon, he's a big monster. He's a big 4K Synchro monster. And when he leaves the field, I can summon Shooting Star Dragon, which I forgot to put in my deck, because I'm a foolie. Okay, I made that... Oh, wait, did I honestly forget to do that? I knew I was forgetting something. I'll have to change that before the second duel. No, I'm good. Go ahead. Alright, Megamorph, Dark Hole. There's some annoying cards. Widow Anchor. That's a very annoying one, because he can steal my Tachyon Dragon. He can also flip me face down, which is really annoying. Freaking Swords of Concealing Light plus Regeki. Well, someone's a stinky one. They're a stinky one, that's for sure. Malefic Cyber and Dragon. Oh boy. I think we just went from on top of the world to not so good, folks. Not gonna lie. Granted, he can't use Widow Anchor with this thing on the field, so... Oh, hey, it's Edge. Sweet. I do like me some Edge. What I'm gonna do... Difficult decisions. Go for Cyberdark Edge. Go ahead and equip Claw. There you go. And I could do the Cyberdarkness whenever I desire. So what I'm going to do is attack his monster. No. Attack his monster. The Claw will go off. I'm going to dump Natis. Natis will pop his monster. And then my battle phase sadly gets cancelled, obviously, but Overload Fusion. Let's go for Cyberdark. That's the wrong Cyberdark, but it's fine. I was trying to go for the other guy. I guess I didn't have enough things after all, but regardless, I'm going to equip a big 4,500 Stinky to you. There, I'm 6,100 and you can't target me. Your move. He can't destroy me either, so that's a nice thing. That's the nice thing about Cyberdark Inferno. Granted, if he flips me face down again, I'm going to be very sad. He's got that dang old something. Did he get another Swords of Concealing Light? Oh, wait, no, he can't do that. He can't do that, and he can't Dark Hole me either. Okay. Very nice. It's time to annihilate. Oh, hey, Future Fusion. Where the heck were you all day? Yeah, this is a nice thing for just dumping stuff, but I think I should be good. Yep, that's going to be a win against... Yes! Very nice. Very nice against the Brandish Maidens. He gave me a little bit of trouble, but I came out on top. I equipped my stuff. Very awesome. So let's go ahead for duel number 2. I'm going to put that Shooting Star Dragon in here, and I'll be back for the second duel. Alrighty, second opponent. For some reason, Venom Cobra's here, but that's because I had to put that card in that I forgot. Yeah, Shooting Star Dragon. Kind of forgot about that a little bit, but it's fine. Now he's in the extra deck. Our deck is at 100%. Alright, what do we have for an opening hand? Decent. It's decent. You know, Cyber Dragon's here in case my opponent makes big links and things. It's kind of why he's in here, is just for big links and things, and also because we run machines. You know, also in case we run against Cyber Dragons, I will have an out to him. Okay? That's kind of the idea. That's kind of my modus operandi, my whole deal with Cyber Dragon being in this deck. Even though we're Cyberdarks, this is Cyber Dragons, etc., etc. What is our opponent doing? My opponent has done nothing so far. Doki Doki! Start a rock, summon a rock that is the same attribute and level. Okay, so another level 2. Face down, you say. I think he put that in face down by mistake. I'm pretty sure he wanted that face up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was one of those misclicks. Ow. I hate when that happens. That's true, man. Misclicks are a pain, especially on YGO Pro. It's a thing in real life. You can be like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. I mean, if you don't take your hand off the card, it's better. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, no, what can you do? So, Super Poly's not going to be much use to us, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and use Cyberdark Claw. At the very least, he'll be in the graveyard, as long as we don't get called by the grave. What did I just say? What did I say, my brother? I said do not do this thing. Well, if you're going to be like that, I'm just going to be like Cyber Dragon, man. Proceed to Boral Sword for game. Do I even have Boral Sword in here? I do not. Why on earth would you think I was going to do that? Regardless, I'm going to summon Keel, even though I can't equip anything. Super Poly into what? Oh, yeah, like, one of you... Okay, that's fine. No, we're not going to do that. We're just going to go ahead and proceed to destroy Doki Doki. I don't want him to have Doki Doki. It's giving him too much stuff. He will take 300 burn damage off Keel. It's kind of an irrelevant effect, but it does exist. If you're ever wondering what Keel was here for. Alright, so Adamancia Seeker is Gonski. Let's go ahead and set Super Poly. I had to ban my field spell just because. It doesn't do anything right now. But if he does destroy it, I can add a fusion or a poly card. So, it lets me get overload fusion and the like. So, yeah, up against Adamancia Rose Analyzer. Okay. Let me summon my Cyber Dragon Smile. Let's see. Okay, that's fine. Wrong button. There you go. There you go. There's a smile for you. We're up against Analyzer. Okay. Trying to remember exactly what... I'm thinking it's just asking if I want to summon Chimeratech Over Dragon, which I do not wish to do. Yeah, unfortunately, he's going to be making... Well, here's the thing. If he bounces Cyber Dragon with the Blue Boy, that's actually a good thing for us, because then I can get back Cyber Dragon, and then I can then proceed to Chimeratech Mega Fleet him, which is a nice little thing I can do. Yeah, unfortunately, though, he's all Earth. I'm all light and darkness. So, we'll see. He's going to go for big old Blue Boy. That gives him a spell negation and everything. Plus mass bouncing. You're going to turn cards up to the number of excavated rocks. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. He can bounce 3. I mean, if he was smart, he would leave Cyber Dragon on the field. That's just the thing. He'd be smart to do that. But we'll see how he does. No, he is going to bounce Cyber Dragon. That's actually rather a foolish move, my friend. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I understand you wanted to bounce Cyber Dragon and do lots of damage. But at the same time, it was a silly move. Because now I'm just going to Mega Fleet you in the face. No offense or nothing. I'm just saying that's what's going to happen. What I need right now is one of my Cyberdarks that I ditch. I need another claw. I need another claw. You have a rock? Yes, he does. He has the green one. Oh, the green one. So pretty. Hey, it's Claw! Very nice. Yes, I'm gonna ditch this. Even though I have only one thing to search off of it, I'm hoping he'll just use Guardian. He probably won't. Probably won't. Oh, no, yeah, he did not. Okay. Get another... You know, let's get our fusion spell for no real reason. I could get another field spell. Don't need it right now. Let's go ahead and be like, Cyber Dragon. And then I'm going to Mega Fleet the shite out of you, my friend. Sorry, but it was your own fault for doing that. You really shouldn't have done it. So let's go ahead and summon out our Keel. And then Keel is going to equip Claw. We'll see if he stops it or not. Probably will stop this one. Yep. I probably should have saved Cyberdark Keel, but it's fine. Sorry, my friend, but I'm going to have to attack you now. Yep, now you've got a rock. He's literally stuck between a rock and a hard place. Kind of ironic. Alright, let's go ahead and end our turn. And we'll see what our opponents can do now. I mean, he's got a rock, so we know he can at least set a monster. If he has a tuner, though, okay. Okay, so he's going to put that back on top of his deck. He's got the Raptite. Oh, he does have a tuner. Shoot. That's not good, little Billy. That's not good at all. That's bad, because now he can definitely get a monster. And he's going to get the blue boy, because that gives him another draw, and potentially he can go into, you know, another tuner. That's kind of the idea of Dragite. You know, you get that extra draw, you hope you get yourself another tuner. I mean, at the very least, he can make something bigger than Mega Fleet. As nice as Mega Fleet is, he's kind of small. We'll see. I mean, my options for level 7 Synchro, I do have a Clear Wing here. It's something I can do. Okay, Raptite. He's trying to go for another tuner, I see. No. Yes. He did not get a tuner. I mean, granted, if he summons a dark monster, it would be brilliant, but I doubt it. I think he's going to go for some sort of Xyz monster. Possibly Utopia. I'm going to go off on a limb and say, no, it's Gallant Granite. Okay. Because he's going to get the tuner that he can summon, of course. Of course. He's going to get himself Adamancia Seeker. Good old Adamantia Seeker. Alright. This is just one of those situations. He's playing Earth and Wind and everything but Dark. I needed him to do Dark, but he did not do Dark. And he is going to be able to go for another Synchro. Another gosh darn Synchro. I mean, still he doesn't have anything yet that can kill Mega Fleet, but I'm still waiting on it. I am waiting with bated breath on him being able to do that. Place a rock from hand or graveyard on top of the deck. Okay. He got Adamancia Analyzer. Okay. Okay, indeed. I mean, honestly, I wish he would go for a Boral Sword at this point. Because then I could Super Poly him. But I doubt it. Scarlight? I love Scarlight. What? Why did I not get to do anything in response to that? Oh yeah, I always forget that you can't fuse with Mega Fleet. Oh, that's my... darn it. Okay, well that's our loss. But it was a fun duel. You know, Adamantias are fun to play against and all that good stuff. So, yep, we took a loss, but it's fine. Let's go for duel number 3, pick ourselves back up, and see what else we can do. Alrighty, our third opponent. Let's go ahead and again go in second. That's where I'd prefer to go. Yeah, I always forget that Mega Fleet can't be used as fusion material. I don't know why I keep forgetting that. It's a very slight and I honestly think I could have won that last duel if I'd done things just a slight bit different. It was my own fault. What can I say? You know, I should have beaten over the Kwakimeru, then gone for my Quippy monster. But, you know, hindsight's 20/20 and all that good stuff. We're up against Fluffles. Okay. Interesting. I mean, Fluffles are a nice deck. I mean, they're all about the fusion. Okay. And then see. This card sent from hand to field, add a Frightful card. Okay. Fluffles and Predaplant engine. Oh boy. This guy's gonna fuse out the wazoo. I really need my Super Poly, and then I could really mess him up, though. But we'll see how that goes. So, oh yeah, he's got Super Poly, too, of course. Of course, of course. Why wouldn't he have that? Oh. I was right about to skip ahead, but apparently my opponent didn't have anything. I mean, granted, I don't have much either. So, I'm not one to talk. I'm gonna set this, and we'll let our opponent go. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. That's the thing. We currently don't have anything to stop his stuff. It's a sad thing, you know. I would have liked to have my own Super Poly, because then I could definitely interrupt his stuff. As it stands, he's going to go for another Predaplant. Interesting. I thought this was Fluffles. Maybe it's actually Predaplants mostly. Okay, so this is mostly Predaplants. Okay. If this card battles a monster with an equal or lower level, special summon Predaplant from the deck except itself. And then he goes for the Poly. Gonna go for dang old Super Poly, or just regular Poly. This ain't Super, it's just regular Poly. Okay, Rafflesia. Okay. This might get tricksy. Not gonna lie, folks. Might get a little tricksy. I mean, like I said, if I can draw into Super Poly, I can at the very least do something against the evil might of Corn. The evil power of evil Corn. Alright. It's a sad thing, because we just started with kind of a jank kind of hand. So we'll see. We'll see indeed. I mean, I got Black Salvo and stuff, but he can Super Poly. But he's going to do it now. Okay, so he's going to do it now and just kick my butt. Okay, that's a Predaplant OTK. That's unfortunate. Oh! Cyberdarks, what's going on today, my nudes? You had a good first duel. That was great first duel. What happened to these other two duels? Well, it's fine. You know, sometimes you have an off day. Let's go for the fourth duel. Maybe we'll do a bonus fifth duel. We'll see how it goes. Let's just go for fourth duel right now. Alrighty, the fourth opponent. Those last two duels kind of rough, not gonna lie. You know, the last couple duels were just a little rough. And I'm hoping that in this fourth duel, we'll get the duel that, you know, we all deserve. We want to see some dang old Cyberdarks. I want to summon my big fusion monster. I summoned the OG fusion monster, and that's cool. But at the same time, I want to do more. You know, I want to do more than that. Opening hand is alright for busting boards. I mean, I got Cyber Dragon again. So, maybe we'll get lucky and this will be a Cyber Dragon player. What are the odds of that? They're decent. I mean, you see a Cyber Dragon player every once in a while. I mean, you also see people who just play, like, you know, Cyber Dragon Infinity to lock people out of stuff. Which is a thing. You know, it's a thing people do. So, we'll see indeed what my opponent can do. He's not done anything. Okay, there we go. Lady Debug. Okay. That's not necessarily good. That implies Cybers. Which also implies that this is either Salamangreats or possibly Decode Talkers. Which is not a fun... Okay, so it is Salamangreats. Okay. Alright, well, we've seen enough of those Salamangreats for a lifetime, so I'm gonna skip ahead. We'll see what happens after this guy's done. I'll give you the play-by-play later. I'll be back in a moment. Alrighty, so my opponent didn't do too terribly much. Luckily, I've drawn into my cannon. Very nice. I'm going to add myself some more monsters. And I forget exactly what he set, but it doesn't matter. Because I'm just going to set myself up. I'm going to be like, ditch the claw, ditch the other guy, get myself a field spell. I am going to attempt to Cyber Dragon this thing. Because I just don't want it on the board, because then he can do more stuff. So I'm going to go out with my dang old Mega Fleet. Activate my dang old field spell. Very nice. What do you got? Okay, so he does have Salamangreat Rage. Send Salamangreat, target card, destroy card. Well, that's unfortunate, but at the same time, this is going to get me a fusion spell. So I'm... Oh, I get Future Fusion. I'm going to get that. I'm going to get that and hope that everything goes nice and fancy and dandy. It's go for Future Fusion. Let's go ahead for Horn. His Horn has the piercing damage and all that. Like it doesn't matter too much, but I still like to do it. So let's go ahead and do the Battle Phase Shuffle. Attack this dang old foul. I'm going to go ahead and, in this situation, dump Natis. Because that will pop his Will of the Salamangreat, so he doesn't get that card. So, very nice so far. We're doing better against the meta decks now that I'm seeing it. I mean, Salamangreats, not as meta as they were, but, you know, certainly more meta than Fluffles are now. But well, not Fluffles, but the Predaplants. You know what I mean. Oh, Flame Buffalo, you monster. You fiend. Yeah, he gets to ditch a Cyberse, draw more stuff. He still has that dang field spell. Maybe I should have... Well, I feel like popping the Will of the Salamangreat was a good idea. Because I figured he would just get another Sanctuary anyway. It's kind of was in my... that was within my expectations. Alright, so now he's got Spiny. He's going to go for dang old Wolf Boy. And then I believe he has to go for a second one, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was so. So my opponent surrendered all of a sudden. Unfortunate. It looks like my opponent just could not deal with the fact that he did not get to pop everything and negate everything. So, beat Salamangreats. Again, I mean, they didn't do that great, if you pardon the pun. Yeah. Nah. I don't want to risk it. Let's just go ahead for the end screen today. Alright, Cyberdarks. They did alright. The problem with Cyberdarks really is that they are very slow. You know, the last bit of support was 2 years ago, so I did my due diligence. I made a Cyberdark deck. We didn't win as many as I would have liked. I mean, we got 2 wins, 2 losses, which is, you know, it's okay. It's okay. I feel like Cyberdarks can do better so long as, you know, they get their setup right, especially if they can get Future Fusion off. And, you know, I get to show off the original Cyber Dragon Fusion, which was nice, even though I didn't get to show off the Omni-negating newer Cyberdark Nest Dragon as much. But I hope you guys enjoyed this deck nonetheless. Smash like if you did. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this deck. And tomorrow is going to be a very challenging day because we're playing Elder Entities, which is going to be interesting. So I'll see you guys there. And your boy Memphis is signing out. Take care. Until next time.